Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and today I'm going to teach you exactly how do you turn a credit card into cash without paying any money whatsoever. And today I'm going to give you 3 ways to get this cash out of this credit card and turn it into hard cold cash to spend it on whatever you actually want to spend it. Now, by the way, I do have to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm going to give you 3 ways, okay? But these techniques are 100% legal, okay? 100% legal. But there are scammers out there that uses techniques to go out there and rob people in a sense and take money out and do whatever they want to do with these techniques, okay? However, if you are doing this video for the wrong reasons, in reality, I want to say one thing. It's not worth it, and it can land you in jail up to 25 years. So again, if all you want is some quick cash from your credit card, no big deal. Keep watching. It's not gonna get you in jail. But if you want to scam people, that's 25 years in prison that I definitely don't want to do if I were you. Now, if you guys don't know me, I post videos every single day. So you should also subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. On top of that, also destroy the like button. And by the way, one more warning here, okay? Usually, I did this when I was like around 20, and I did this to take cash out of the credit card and then get the cash and then invest it into buying phones and flipping here and there and investing money, which got me in reality a lot of money. But in reality, it is very risky because basically, if I lost all this money, boom, gone, I still owe all the money to the credit card, okay? So it can basically land you in a lot of debt if you don't know why you're actually gonna take that money out in cash. So 100% be careful when you're actually doing this and the reason you're actually doing this for. Now, the first way to actually do this is very simple and also very common. And the idea is, guys, that whenever you're actually going to make a bank account, a savings account or checking account with a new bank, sometimes they tell you, hey, we need you to go ahead and fund the account with $25 or $500 or $1,000 or whatever you actually want to put in. And usually you think, hey, I need a debit card or I need, for example, cash to fund the account. In reality, some banks allow you to use your credit card to go ahead and fund the account. That way, you bypass all the fees to a cash advance. Now, what exactly does this mean step by step? It means, for example, if I go to Chase and I say, hey, I want to open up an account and it's a check-ins account, okay, great. What do you want to use as a funding source? I say, hey, I want to use my credit card and I want to use $500 to go ahead and fund the account. That way, that money's taken out in cash. Now I have it, access to it, without having to go out there and take a cash advance. However, guys, okay, banks are constantly updating policy to make sure you're not outsmarting them. So not every single bank is going to allow this, and not every single credit card is not going to charge you it as a cash advance. By the way, a cash advance is whenever you take money out of a credit card in cash and they charge you extra money in fees and also extra interest, okay? That's why that's what you want to avoid whenever you're taking money out of a credit card. Now, I do have for you guys a source here. Now, by the way, guys, all the sources to this video are linked down below. That way you know exactly what to do and where to go if you want to double check anything I'm actually telling you guys in this video. Now this right here, guys, is a famous credit card website for credit card churners and also people that want cash advances altogether. It's called Doctor of Credit. I highly recommend it. But in reality, here are all the bank accounts that allow you to go ahead and fund a bank account basically with a credit card. Let me just zoom in here. And the idea is that basically there are a lot of banks out there like Chase, Citibank, Discover, PNC, and even Bank of America, Wells Fargo. But I do want to be honest here, okay? Because when you scroll all the way down, they tell you which banks no longer allow it, which banks do allow it, and up to what. For example, Chase allows up to $500, but the credit card might charge it as a cash advance anyways. Some banks are allowing it completely, but you want to go through this website and check out exactly which bank is best for the entirety. And by the way, there are a lot of credit cards that are not accepting this anymore, so make sure you do the research before you apply for a credit card or try to get a new bank account, okay? So overall, step by step, all you're doing is going to a bank saying, hey, I want to open up a bank account, I want to use my credit card to fund it, and then grab the money from there, and now you have the money in cash and you pay the credit card off whenever you actually want to, but it's not considered a cash advance. That is basically number one, the first way to get cash out of a credit card. Now, the second way, guys, is a lot more straightforward, and it's the most legit way to basically do this without going through any loopholes, and it's basically getting a cash advance from your credit card. Now, as you guys probably know, because I told you so already, your credit card gives you a credit line, but they also give you a cash advance line, basically meaning, hey, you can use this amount of money with credit, okay? You swipe everywhere you actually want to, no problem, but it's actually a separate line for the amount of cash you can go ahead and take out of your credit card without having any problems or jumping any loopholes. The only con to this technique is basically they are going to charge you some fees to actually do this and apply this technique. The idea is, okay, very simple. If you want all this information, what you want to do is go print out a statement of your entire credit card, and it will show you everything you absolutely need. And by the way, you don't need a printer. Just go ahead and access the PDF on your computer or your smartphone, whatever you have. That way you see all the information, okay? Now right here, guys, I want to show you my exact credit card statement, okay? This is mine, okay? 100% mine. The idea is, okay, guys, as I told you before, let me just zoom in here, okay? This is my credit card, you guys can actually see here. But the idea is that the credit card company obviously gives me, for example, a credit line of $7,000, but also gives me a cash advance line of $2,800, which is around 40% of my credit line. And by the way, TD Bank gives you up to 30%, and some banks out there give you more money or less money depending on what their rules and policies actually are. But Discover gives me around 40% of my line of credit to go out there and take it out as a cash advance. Now tell me, what are the different ways I can take this money out however I actually want to take it out? Well, before I tell you that, I want to show you guys one more factor here, okay? Because basically, again, banks are not stupid and they charge you a ton of fees. Now, the first thing is this, okay? Whenever you go to take this money out, they're going to charge you 5% for the transaction size or $10, whichever one is greater. For example, if I'm going to take out $1,000, that means I'm going to pay them $50 to take the money out, okay? That's the idea. But on top of that, as you guys can see right here, let me zoom in even further here. My entire interest rate, right, with my entire credit card is around 15.99%. Okay, that's what it is. But in reality, my cash advance interest rate is around 24.99%, which means whenever I take a cash advance out, the money I took out is going to be charged at a higher rate, because basically that's how credit card companies want to do it, to get a lot of money out of you. So make sure when you do this, you understand all the fees. 5% also being charged higher interest rates. And by the way, not everything is going to be the same for you. So again, check a statement, or for example, just call your credit card company to ask exactly what all the policies are and how exactly they work and what the methods actually are. However, there is one more thing I want to tell you guys, okay? They do this very differently. They give you 4 ways to take that money out in a cash advance. For example, you get a check, write yourself a check and take the money out. Boom, you're good to go. Or for example, they direct deposit that money into your bank account, and boom, that's also a cash advance. Or for example, you go to an ATM and take the money out if you want to, or you go directly to a teller and take the money out. Just remember, a 5% fee or $10 fee, or for example, also, you're gonna be charged a higher interest rate. So keep that in mind, and that's why everyone that wants to take cash out of a credit card, they want to avoid a normal, standard, boring cash advance, because basically, credit card companies charge a bunch of money, and that's what you basically want to avoid. Now, the third way to go out there and take money out of a credit card is called manufacturer spending. And this is kind of complicated, but also very simple. And this is what scammers use all the time to take money that they got illegally, put it into gift cards, then grab the money in cash, and then basically get out scot-free. However, again, that can land you in jail up to 25 years, so I highly don't recommend you actually do this whatsoever. Now, here's how this works step by step, okay? Now, manufacturer spending is whenever you spend money for the sake of points or to get cash back, but you're not really doing it the standard way as a credit card basically recommends it. Just basically buying things to buy them because you actually need them. In this case, the idea is to do manufacturer spending, you're basically gonna take money out of your credit card without it being considered a cash advance. And that's why it's called manufacturer spending, because it's basically not real spending in a sense, okay? Now here is a step-by-step guide on how you basically do this, okay? The first step is this. Obviously, you're going to need a credit card, and then you need to get an American Serve prepaid debit card. And again, all you have to do is just go online to American Express Serve, by the way, link down below, and get one of these prepaid debit card. And again, they have, for example, the blue one, they have, for example, a gray one, and also a green one. I have the green one. I don't get charged any money, but now I'm looking at basically they do start charging money now around $6 and $7, but I never got charged any money whatsoever. Oh, that's okay. So that's why. Because basically, if you live in Texas, New York, or VT, don't know what state that is, they don't charge you any fees any month, okay? But a $7 fee to take out, for example, $1,000 or $2,000 in a credit card is basically worth it. Once you're done, just cancel it and be done with it, okay? Now, so far you have the Discover card or whatever credit card you have, and you also have a prepaid debit card. Tommy, what exactly do I do here? Well, the concept is very simple. What you're gonna do is you're gonna use your credit card, okay, to go ahead and buy a gift card. For example, like this one, by the way, it cannot be an American Express one. It has to be a Visa debit card or, for example, a MasterCard gift card, okay? Again, a Visa gift card or, for example, a MasterCard gift card. It does not really work with American Express cards. Tommy, somebody's gonna steal your code. The answer is this is a very old gift card. It's not gonna work, and that's why I'm showing it. But the idea is very simple, okay? Step by step. You go into a Rite Aid, or for example, anywhere that actually sell these gift cards, and you go ahead and use your credit card to buy it. This is going to be considered a normal purchase and not a cash advance. But just make sure to verify with your credit card company. By the way, when you call in, say for example, hey, I actually want to buy some presents for my nephew, and I'm gonna buy him a gift card. Is that considered a cash advance, yes or no? The answer is no. Great, no problem. The answer is yes. Go ask your other credit card and see exactly what they say. This obviously is not a phone, okay? So don't try this at home, okay? But the answer is that once you buy the gift card with your credit card, this you can actually go ahead and reload it with this gift card right here. Meaning you're gonna put the cash from here, this gift card, into the Serve card and transfer this money into your bank account, and basically that's all you have to do. Tommy, how do I do that? The answer is you can go to Walmart, Dollar General, Family Dollar, a lot of stores out there, or write in and say, for example, hey, I want to reload my Serve card with a debit card. They're gonna say yes, no problem, okay? Then when you give them this card, say, hey, all right, I wanna reload it with my debit card. You put your debit card, your gift card, okay, into the entire scanner, and you load on the money to this card, and once the money is here, you can go ahead and transfer it over to your bank account. And that's basically how manufacturer spending works, and that's basically how you avoid the entire cash advance fee. But again, I do want to warn you, when you go to a Walmart or a Family Dollar or Dollar General, people will look at you weirdly because basically they know a lot of scammers do this for a living. If they ask you questions, just say, for example, hey, it was my birthday, or I get gift cards from my grandma. She sends me all the time, but I don't really want to spend them on anything stupid, so I basically just want to get the cash to pay my bills. You don't have to tell people all your business, but if you don't tell them something, they might say, hey, we don't do that at the store anymore, okay? Or just like shove you off, okay? So just make sure when you do this, you do not sound or look suspicious, okay? Be very careful. When I did this, I had to go to around 3 to 5 different stores just to make sure they actually allowed me to do it, because basically they would think I was actually a scammer, which in reality, if you don't know, I'm not a scammer because I'm basically afraid of going to jail. Now guys, overall, those are 3 ways to go out there and take money out of a credit card and turn your credit card basically into cash. That is what you want to do. But again, remember, this is risky. If you lose money, you can basically be stuck with all that debt. So I also recommend, guys, before I go here, I recommend you get this card if you get into trouble. It's called a City Simplicity card, and it allows you to transfer the balance from whatever credit card you have over to this card and have 18 months to pay it off interest-free without having to worry about accumulating way too much interest. Now, If by the time you watch this video, it is no longer available, just go, for example, on Google and type in the best balance transfer cards, and here are a bunch of them also that offer 15 months, 12 months, 18 months, and it used to be 21 months, but they're no longer doing that. So again, if you get into trouble, transfer the balance over to one of them cards right there, and that way you get a break, 18 months, to figure it out exactly what you're going to do. But guys, that's basically it for this video. Comment down below, let me know if it was helpful, and if it was, make sure to also destroy the like button. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes today, and on top of that, also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you're notified. And if you want to text me or talk to me, subscribe to my Patreon, link down below, or send me a DM on Instagram at TommyBryson. And if you guys want to watch a full video on how manufacturer spending actually works, here's that video right here, and click my video now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace. Good luck.